At home, my mom asked me at 9 years old, "Is your dad back yet?" I stare at my mom with confused eyes. "No, you know he takes forever when he's grocery shopping, Mom," I say as I play with my action figures. "Can you check to see if your dad's car in the driveway?" my mom asked. I huffed at her. "Why?" I whined. My mom threw her hand out and pointed at the window. I sigh before going to the window and glance through it. Turning around, I shake my head. "See, he's not home, silly." My mom's lips twitched slightly. "Can you pass me my phone?" "Sure." I hopped off the couch and grabbed her phone. I pass it over and go back to my action figures. My mom looks at me for a few minutes. "Don't say anything you see or hear to your dad, Dean." Hearing my name made me glance up concerned. "Okay, Mom." My mom nods and waits for me to go back to my action figures. "Hello, Glenn." Who was Glenn? I thought, listening to the one-sided conversation in confusion. "No, he's grocery shopping right now," my mom continued, and something started to feel off with the conversation. "Hopefully he'll be out for another hour or so." "Yeah, he only left about 30 minutes ago." My mom glanced at me. She puts a hand over her phone. "Keep watch for Daddy and let me know when he pulls up." I jump up with my action figures as I move to the couch once again. "No, I'm here. How's my daughter?" I tilt my head. Mom didn't have a daughter. I'm so proud of her. Thank you for letting me know I start getting wrapped up in listening to my mom rather than playing with my action figures. "No, Jack doesn't know." My face scrunches up. "Wasn't Dad's name Jack?" "He doesn't know what?" All these thoughts whirl in my mind as my mom talks. "I love you. I miss having you with me. I know. We have to keep it a secret from Jack and Lily." Why did my mom name a flower she is keeping a secret from? Nothing was making sense. My mom stands up and moves into the kitchen to start lunch. I could no longer hear the talk and I went back to playing with my action figures. All of a sudden, I remember I was supposed to be watching for Dad. I glance up and let out a squeak. Dad's car was in the driveway. I rushed to the door and opened it before Dad could. "Let me help you." My dad looks at me before shaking his head. "I got this, little man." He ruffled my hair. I pout. "I'm big now, Dad. Let me help you." I stomp my foot. My dad finally said, "Fine," and I grabbed the bags in his hands. "Weird child," Dad muttered behind me. Entering the kitchen. "Mom?" My mom glanced up and hushed me. "Mom, Dad's home." My mom's eyes widened in alarm before saying, "I'll talk with you later, Glenn." I set the groceries down only to turn around and see Dad staring at Mom with something along the lines of horror. "You were talking with Glenn?" my dad asks, and I stand awkwardly by the entrance to the kitchen. "You misheard me, Jack," my mom responded. I couldn't wait anymore and blurted out, "Do I have a sister?" My mom freezes as Dad turns around to me. "What did you just say, Sam? Do I have a sister?" I repeated. "Why would you think that, little man?" Dad asked me with suspicion. Mom said, "Their daughter." I trailed off as I noted the anger in my dad's face. It wasn't until I was 14 and living with my dad that he explained to me that my mom had been cheating on him, specifically with an old ex of hers, that I did in fact have a half-sister, and that my mom had been cheating on Dad for over 4 years. If it hadn't been for my mess-up, Dad may never have found out.